It's a kind of magic. Right? You got it?
Yeah.
Feel like a pop star with this thing. That's why I worked so hard on the ice cream, because on the other presentation I could not wear this. So this is a Thermomix. It's actually like a blender, but it can heat up the product. So all those are the ready ice cream. I hope I don't break the plastic spoon with it. Well, the standard formulation would use this amount of fat. Can you follow it? Okay, this amount of fat is the amount of fat you use in the standard. This one is the one we're going to do. Okay, we're going to use, where's the extra water? Yeah, I like 2 cups of water, one with 80 grams. Is this one not one? Okay, well, the difference in weight we're going to put of water, of course. Well, all you have to do actually, this is the Citri-Fi, it's going to replace the fat, and then the water we're getting. All you have to do, you get all the powder mix, all the powder products, which is the skimmed milk, the sugar, the stabilizer system, Citri-Fi, and you put it all together here. It's a very complex piece of equipment. So you shake it up until it's quite homogeneous. Doesn't need to be anything very special. Here's the 80 grams of water that we're adding on top of the standard formulation. Okay, now we're going to put all the liquids inside the blender. One thing I could not find was 80% glucose syrup. So we had to do it with caramel syrup. That's why the color of the ice cream isn't really good. And the taste is also of caramel. Okay, we put in the water here. I'm going to turn this thing on. Just make it turn. If you need, you can get it from the top. Hard to see, isn't it? Oh, it's just stirring the water inside. You add the powder slowly. That's how usually they do in the production facility. They usually have high shear equipment. So you want to blend in all the powders. Still not heating. As my friend from Greece, I threw a little bit outside, but just a little. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to stir it a little bit faster, and I'm going to heat it up to 40 degrees. For that I have to put some time here. So, heat it up. The reason why we're heating this is that we're not using only glucose syrup, but we're using granulated sugar. Granulated sugar in Brazil is cheaper. So you have to heat it up a little bit so you can make it soluble, completely soluble. This should be glucose syrup. I'm adding caramel syrup instead. Sorry. We didn't practice enough. Try not to let the spoon fall down in the equipment. If you do, turn it off. Or smash it really good. So now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the shear a little bit. Before I heat it up to 85, I'm going to put the fat, before I forget it. So you put the fat last because you want the stabilizing system and the Citri-Fi to be already hydrated so they can hold all the fat which is going to be free afterwards. It is homogeneous now, so I'm going to heat it up to 85 degrees Celsius. This is our very fancy heat exchanging system. Please wash your hands before you do that. Thank you, sir. Well, good enough. Nobody's going to eat that. Vince, could you show the inside of the thing? It's already homogeneous. Okay. The high shear equipment usually does it in seconds. Now we're going to try to hit the back. So in a scale lab, that's what you can do to pasteurize the product. We should let it sit overnight. Okay, we didn't have time to do that. We just cool it down and then we put it into the machines. This here is the fat reduced product. So as you can see, the texture is quite creamy. We just have taken it off the refrigerator, right? It was deep freezing. Keep in mind, we did the soft version of it, not the other one, the deep frozen one. So the soft version should not go that cold, but in any way, the texture is pretty good. And this one is the standard product. So as you can see, it's pretty comparable. And both of them you can manipulate with the plastic spoon, so not so bad. And well, the taste is not great. The color is not really attractive, but I hope at least you can have an idea of the texture. That's it.